time, I vividly remember there's this time where you and Dr. Dre have this back and forth.
Yeah. It wasn't even no back and forth. I think it was like one time.
Well, yeah. I want to say, because then Eminem gets in on it.
Yeah.
Everybody gets in on it. I want to say it was on Obi Trice's album. Am I right? Wrong? Maybe I don't know.
No, I think it was, it might have been Obi Trice's album, but it was also...
some mixtapes?
Yeah. I mean, everybody was saying something about it.
Everybody was saying something. It felt like a lot of people were just piling on to JD, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What for you, did you and Dre ever, and how did the hatchet get buried in that situation?
Because I always respect Dre, you know what I mean? I think that, I think Dr. Dre's hip hop, you know what I mean? And hip hop is defend your turf, regardless of how you think somebody feel about you or whatever it is. Same thing with me. I hated it because I like Dr. Dre so much. Yeah. Like, Dr. Dre is probably the greatest hip hop.
It started with a magazine article, right?
Yeah, it started with a magazine article of me just saying, defending myself. Same thing. It was so if we put you and Dr. Dre in separate rooms, who gonna come out with a song first? Me. I'm gonna come out with a full song. That's what I do, right? And Dre didn't like that. He didn't like that I said that. I'm not this. That's not a diss, by the way. It's just what I feel like, and as time went on, I think it's crazy because a lot of things I say, it be stuff that people have not started to pay attention to, right? People weren't paying attention to Snoop writing Dr. Dre raps or Eminem writing Dr. Dre raps or somebody else writing Dr. Dre. People weren't paying no attention to it. People was just glorifying what they thought the person was. And I was trying to break this down to people back then, yo, listen, I make beats, I write raps, I write songs. I'm going to go in there. If you tell me, go in there and make a song, I'm going to write the whole song. It might not be great,
right? But
I'm going to finish the whole song. I'm going to record it too. I'm going to sing the hook. If it was singing hook, I'm going to scratch. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. And I was just trying to let people know how, skilled I am. That's all it is. It's, it's not a diss.
You gotta big yourself up if nobody else will.
Did nobody want me to big myself up? That's what it was. So then Eminem said, all you could do is make kid rappers. And I say this, I said this the other day about this. One of the things that people don't give me credit for is I'm the person who ushered young rappers into the rap game.
For sure.
It's not really, Chris Cross's first album sold 8 million copies. Bow Wow, Beware Dog is at 4 million now.
Crazy. Yeah, no, I think that not only did you, what you did, and that's the thing is you and Dre have so many similarities in terms of your trees.
Yeah, but me and Dre, we we had a conversation about it, and I told him, yo, I ain't want to beef with you. I wasn't about no beef, and and he know I love him. I love Dr. Dre's music, everything he do. We became good friends. He let me have a party at his house one night.
Did you and Eminem ever talk?
No, we ain't never talk. Cause like I said, I think Eminem was just doing what crew members supposed to do, right?
Sticking up for
if it was gonna get ugly, Eminem was the person that was supposed to step up. He was the rap guy, right? So that's what was supposed to happen. I never really paid no attention to it. I just this ain't really nothing. You do realize that, Eminem, if I go in the studio with you, I'm gonna make a song before you. I feel the same way.
Yeah, from front to back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make the beat. Yeah. I'm gonna do it all.
Yeah, that's just how I feel. You know what I mean?
Talk to me about what it's like, man, working with, 98, 99 Hove. This is, Money Ain't a Thing is one of the earlier records that I feel like got Jay-Z real radio play too. What was that like? Video crazy, records crazy. But what's Jay-Z like back then? Because you always hear he was one of the first guys who was writing nothing down.
Yeah, it was 100%. He didn't write the rap for Money Ain't a Thing on no paper that I saw. He actually wrote the rap in the car while we was driving back to my house, and he didn't even hit a beat. What Jay-Z does is a little bit disturbing for me as a songwriter because I could do the same thing where I don't write it on paper. I do that now. But I have to voice it. And him and Big never... I was sitting in the studio one night with Big when we was doing My Way album. And Biggie was writing the rap for Lil' Kim. And Biggie had C's go to Branson. It used to be the spot up in Harlem. And he brought back a what's them jars? What's the jar called? What y'all call them jars? Yeah,
Mason jar?
yeah. He brought back a jar full of weed, and he told C's to roll up. C's rolled up about 10 blunts, right? And he's smoking Phillies then, so it's all Phillies. Like, boom, roll them up. Just for him, just for Big. And he sat there, and he smoked at least 5 blunts in front of me within like 20 minutes by himself. Boom. Boom. And then he said, I'm ready. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean you ready? But he had the beat playing. Jay-Z didn't even hear the beat. We was in the car with the idea. I just told him what the idea was. Big at least was sitting there
with the beat playing. He's smoking, the beat's playing.
Yeah, the beat's playing. So I'm like, okay, that's what I can do.
He's putting it together in his head.
I still have to hear myself say it.
Right.
Neither one of these guys is like vocals saying it out loud. Big goes in there and does this one pass. One take.
And this is a reference for Little Kim.
Yeah. And I'm like, this is unbelievable.
Jesus.
And by the way, I seen Biggie do this before Jay did it with Money and then with me. For me, I was just like, it's crazy because we as individual people, we all have this same, we all know how to do this because we all memorize songs that we like without seeing lyrics.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So if you like something, you memorize the lyrics. You know what I mean? But you have to be able to like it in your head before you hear it. That's all it is. So I learned, I did the exact same thing with Confessions. I wrote the song with no paper, driving down 3rd, and I saw Beverly Sun in front of me, and that's why I say that in the song. Like, every time I was in LA, I was with my ex-girlfriend. Every time we call you, tell you, hey, I'm working. No, I was out doing my work. I wasn't thinking about you getting hurt. I'm hand in hand in the Beverly Sun, like, man, not giving a damn who sees me. All of these lines, I wouldn't even wrote it like that if I wouldn't have been in LA.
You were in the car and you were just, it was.
I just seen it like I was just looking at what was around me.